Here today. Today, I'm going to talk about why you have to keep plugging away, why you have to keep putting your information out there, and don't quit what we call 5 minutes before the miracle. Far too many experts, they put information out to market and they think that miraculously everybody's going to find their information right away. It could take years, it could take decades before people actually find your information. I want to give you a great example of the fact that it can take decades. Lately, actually over the weekend, I started following the works of Aldous Huxley, and he wrote this phenomenal book about life and just things that are happening right now. He wrote the book in the 30s, and it's a phenomenal 30,000 foot view of a lot of what's going on right now. And I don't even know how I happened upon it, but I found a YouTube video. I found several articles. I found some of his books. I found many writings that he had done, thesis papers, things of that nature. And what I also found myself doing is putting all his books in a cart so that I'm going to buy all his books. Now, the guy's been gone and over the rainbow since 1963. He actually passed away on the same day as John F. Kennedy did. So his death was kind of downplayed just because of the fact that a president had been assassinated. So that kind of took the forefront. But a lot of people are coming into his works now. And this is, how many years would that be? Like 60 years since his passing. And we're starting to have an interest in his writing. So you never know. Hopefully it won't be until after you pass away. It'll be in your lifetime. But another example is Dr. Joe Dispenza. I have been reading his works for a while. Never really landed with me. It wasn't something I felt really compelled to be a part of. Well, for some reason now, his information is really hitting home with me. And so my recommendation as I do this live, my commitment is to go live every single day in 2022. And somebody thought I was going to do a podcast episode every single day. I actually did that a few years ago with my podcast, and I burned out because not only do you record the podcast, you edit it or you have it edited, you do the marketing of it, all of that kind of stuff. With what I'm doing, I'm actually just going live every single day. Usually it's going to be on my Facebook page, which is Vegan Visibility Podcast. I go there, I go live, and then at my leisure, after I'm done for the day, I can go ahead and I can edit out little clips. I can put it up on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. I can get a lot of traction for that. But it's all about marketing and getting the word out. It's all about being visible. And so my whole point being is whatever it is your mission is, whatever it is your message is, you never know when it's going to land. You never know who's paying attention to what you're doing. Earlier today, we all know what this is. This is an iPhone. Earlier today, I went into Clubhouse. Another commitment for 2022, Monday through Friday, is to show up in Clubhouse, and not just show up in Clubhouse, but to actually go to rooms that are of interest to me, and rooms like vegan rooms, plant-based eating rooms, social media marketing rooms, mindset rooms. There's a lot of people that I follow. Well, rather than just sit back and absorb the information, what I'm doing is I'm raising my hand, I'm getting invited up on stage, and that way I can either share a great tip, I can ask a question, or both. It's really about being visibility. So when I went into this room earlier today, it was to do with veganism, the vegan lifestyle. Is it a good thing? And I don't even know what the main topic was. I went in and the host immediately said, "We've got the podcaster Kathleen Gage here." I had no clue that he had been following me. You don't know who's following you. The main thing to do is just put your information out there. Be who you are. Be authentic. We've heard that word and it's an overused word, but it's true. Be who you are. Share your message. And by the way, this is Kathleen Gage with Vegan Visibility. And then they started talking about podcasting in this particular room. And so what I did, there was a woman who she is fairly new to veganism, and he was suggesting that she start a podcast show. And I suggest that she look at getting on shows and share her experience, strength, and hope. She thought she had to go on and teach people how to become vegans. And I said, I don't teach people how to be vegans. I actually showcase vegans on both my Plant-Based Eating for Health show and my Vegan Visibility show. So just because you are something doesn't mean you have to teach people how to be that something. You can share your own experience. You can share what drives you. You can share what your passion is. That's my recommendation. So this is Kathleen Gage with Vegan Visibility and Plant-Based Eating for Health, encouraging you, get your message out there. Let the chips fall where they may, but every single day, do something to raise awareness and bring value to people. I'm hoping that I served you today by bringing you value. And with that, this is my live for today. It's going to be short. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be to the point.